Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Josh, and today we're going to do some BALISONG news. Alright, so this is a new series that I'm thinking about starting. Obviously, this is the first episode, so if it's something that you think you might be interested in, let me know in the comments section and leave a like if you want. I don't know how far it will go, but who knows? If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. First thing I want to address is some OSP conspiracies. Alright, so that's not true. Honestly, it's not that juicy of news, but on my Instagram profile, you might have noticed that the OSP crew member tag has disappeared, and that's just because I stepped down. Now, that might be surprising to some of you, like, why would you step down from OSP? That's like an awesome BALISONG company. Or some of you actually have a little bit of a negative view of them, and I totally understand it. Working for them for quite some time, I've definitely seen some messages of some unpleased customers, or just people in the community in general have this viewpoint on OSP that's you either like them, you don't, or you're in the middle ground. I stepped down, and it's honestly not that juicy. So needless to say, I don't know if they're still looking for a person, but if you know how to handle customer support, work on websites, do logo design, and a little bit of sales, you might want to hit them up because maybe they're looking for somebody, and who knows, maybe you can strike a deal. Speaking of OSP, they actually recently posted on their Instagram that they have a new Tonto blade. It's like the old style, but remastered, which is incredibly exciting. Pretty much it looks like the old style blade, but with a swedge and a super clean logo. That was one of my main gripes with OSP, was as far as the Matrix goes. It was always the logo. The logo always looked somewhat off. It was less off on like some of the Bowie blades, or on the newer blades, but these latest blades, the logo looks nice and clean, and the swedge adds a whole new cosmetic style to it, and I dig it. I think it looks really cool. So, moving away from OSP news, BRS actually recently replied to a comment hinting towards a bare bones V2 drop, a rep drop, and then last but not least, a hybrid rep drop. And some of you already know what it's all about. A hybrid rep has titanium scales. I'm pretty sure it's scales and not liners. I'm pretty sure it's scales and not handles. I think it's just titanium scales. So some of you are like shitting your pants over this news because you've been waiting for so long. This has been on the coming soon page of Blade HQ since Jesus walked the earth. Like, hands down, people have been waiting for a long time. I'm not incredibly excited over it just because looking at the specifications, it weighs 5.9 ounces, which, don't knock it till you try it, right? But that's a little heavy for my taste. So who knows? That maybe those aren't the final specifications, and maybe they're working on something that might make it a little bit lighter. I don't know. When it releases, if some of you are interested in seeing me review it, let me know. I still got to review a stock rep. The only rep that I have ever flipped was a hammer rep, and I wasn't a big fan. And when I say hammer rep, it was just the hammer scales, not the hammer blade. With that being said, more exciting news. Joseph M. Hansen on Twitter. Not on Twitter, jeez. On Instagram. I reached out to him asking if he had any interesting news, and matter of fact, he had some really exciting news. He said that he is going to release details soon of a brand new BALISONG. That is like groundbreaking because all of his previous knives, to my knowledge, has always been a collaboration between him and JK. So Joseph is the one that has the Monarch. A lot of people get this mixed up. Joseph has the Monarch, which is a collaboration between the two of them, JK and Joseph. JK is the Light Tech dude, which is also a collaboration. So for Joseph to be making his own knife is really exciting because they're fantastic together, so we get to see what it looks like when they're not collaborating. So he's going to keep me posted on the news, and so hopefully I have more details on that soon. Speaking of new things, Turbo Jackalope, the dude who's famous for his Turbones handles, he is working on a channeled model. So follow him on Instagram if you're interested in that type of thing, especially with the Barebones V2 dropping soon. Garrett from NRB Knives, known as I'm Not a Real Boy, that's his Instagram tag. He told me that he had nothing exciting going on, but then he dropped this on me. He said that there's an auction tonight, which I probably didn't upload this video in time, for a black Vortex with a black washed blade. He is also working on a new titanium balisong that has channeled handles. That is super exciting, just because his previous live blades have been like a crazy hit. Obviously the Vortex, people are loving that from the get-go. That's his trainer blade. So it's kind of interesting. I wonder if it's going to be a live blade or whether it's going to be another trainer. I know he's interested in making some more live blades, so that's what I've been waiting for. I have my fingers crossed that it is, but I wouldn't be super disappointed if it was just another trainer with channel handles, because they're all really successful. Then last but not least, I reached out to Eldon Talley, the dude who is absolutely famous for the Talley. He hinted towards a project coming soon. That's literally all I got. Whether that's the Talley Pro, or something totally new, it's hard saying. My theory would be, well, he says new project, so I don't know if that means something completely new or just like some new Talley Pros. I know Talley Pros are like totally coming soon. Those, I think everybody knows that by now. He's been working really hard on the Talley Pros, but new project makes me seem like it's like something completely new. Who knows? So, yeah, that is it for the news. I don't know how often I'm going to release these videos, because Balisong news can sometimes be few and far between, but that's news this time around. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you liked about it, and who knows, maybe we'll make some more of these. I really appreciate you guys, and as always, hope to see you next time. Adios.